say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Black 14! Black 14!
Out of the gun, they give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Finds his big tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Good, solid tackle.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. And offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing. Execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
Tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Spins away from the defender. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic, but I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hodges. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll go with a direct snap. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. The Beavers get it up to move the chains.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he got loose. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
7-0.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Beavers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Got it in the middle, it's Wells. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough number.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the return will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Woodson. With the catch, it's Powell. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he is snuck out, greeted by a host of defenders. Navy now facing third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Got room at the 35. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Hodges. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Going for it all. And it won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And the offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
It's caught. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Touchdown, midshipmen! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making checks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Powell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hand as he wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Maybe now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he holds it in after 25.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Lost the throw again. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. It will wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pucks it out of the air. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. To the air on first down. It's caught. Touchdown, Navy! A great catch and run for 6. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Catch in the middle, it's Wells. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Direct snap. He's in open space downfield. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Second down.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Navy 14.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Patriot, let's go.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hodges. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Midshipman looking for a chunk play on third and long. To throw, it's Woodson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keep slinging it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
They could really use a few yards here on third down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Be interesting to see what the defense is going to do here now, guys. They've got the lead. It's a 2-minute situation. Fourth down. What's your personnel grouping going to be, and what do you want to do? Play man, play zone, or are you just going to sit back and play prevent?
Gotta have it here on fourth down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught over the middle. It's Hutchinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And they trust him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, midshipmen. They move on top here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Fafita. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Quickly complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. Got it set up on the outside. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they were able to take advantage here.
And they used great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Give to the fullback. Touchdown, Beaver!
through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hutchinson. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hutchinson. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And this to lock things up late. So now on comes the field goal unit. And with 3 seconds left, a last chance to extend the game into overtime. It is straight enough. It was struck well, just not struck quite hard enough. It'll be a little bit short. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.